UK general elections explained. What happens in the UK general elections? To win outright, one party needs to secure at least 326 out of 650 parliamentary seats. The leader of that party becomes the Prime Minister. Britain will hold a parliamentary election on July 4th, that is today, which opinion polls indicate could hand power to Keir Starmer's Labour Party, ending 14 years of Conservative Party-led government. How is the winner decided? In each of the 650 constituencies, voters elect a local candidate, usually affiliated with a larger political party. Voters choose one candidate and the candidate with the most votes wins the seat. A hung parliament occurs if no single party wins a majority. In this case, the incumbent Prime Minister remains in power and has the first chance to form a government, either by building a coalition or governing with a minority. What is supermajority? During the Conservative Party's campaign, it warned that Labour Party could win a supermajority, allowing it to pursue more radical reforms. In some democracies, a supermajority is a legally defined threshold for major changes. In Britain, however, the term has no clear legal meaning. When will the results be announced? An exit poll is released immediately after voting ends at 10 p.m. Vote count begins right away, with most results declared overnight. The outcome is usually clear between 5 a.m. and 7 a.m. When will the new Prime Minister take office? Once the overall result is clear and if the governing party has lost, the Prime Minister is expected to tender their resignation to the King on Friday. The leader of the winning party will then meet the King to form a government and address the British public from Downing Street. What happens once a new Prime Minister is in place? The new Prime Minister will begin appointing ministers starting with senior positions. Parliament is scheduled to return on July 9, 2024, where the speakers of the House of Commons will be elected and MPs will swear the oath of allegiance. The state opening of Parliament and King's speech outlining the government's legislative agenda is due on July 17, 2024. Who can vote and how? Voters must be 18 or over on polling day and be either a British citizen, Irish citizen, or qualifying Commonwealth citizen. Close to 50 million people are registered to vote. Polling stations are open from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Voters can cast in person, by post, or through a proxy. Voters must bring photo ID, marking the first national election where this is required. Overseas British citizens can also vote regardless of how long they have been living outside the country. Stay tuned for latest updates and coverage on the UK general election. This is all for now. Stay tuned to Jagran English for more news and updates.